Should you list your property with a realtor or sell it directly to an investor? Today I want to go over 4 different reasons why it'd probably be more in your better interest to sell a property that's in probate using a realtor versus selling it directly to an investor. The number one reason is ultimately price. When you're selling a property to an investor looking to buy a property at a bargain so they can ultimately fix it up, sell it for a profit, and ultimately that means that you're going to get less money in your pocket for you and your estate. When you're listing it with a realtor, realtors such as myself are going to be able to expose it to the open market, attract number of buyers to the open house, get offers coming in, and have leverage when negotiating these offers. That ultimately means that you're gonna get the top market value. When you're selling it directly to an investor, they're gonna shoot you a low ball offer. They're not gonna understand that there's a lot of competition on the property. The second reason is selling a property in as-is condition. When you're using a realtor such as myself, we're able to negotiate terms to make sure that the property is gonna be sold and that the buyers are aware that the property is being sold as is and that the estate's not gonna provide any credits or repairs when in escrow. And the third reason is time frame. Again, when you're selling it with a realtor, we're able to negotiate terms, making sure that the buyers that are going to be competing against this property are qualified to buy this home. When you're selling a home, a fixer-upper property that's in probate, a lot of times the estate is not aware of the condition of the property or if the property is going to qualify for conventional financing or if it only qualifies for traditional cash buyers such as investors. My job as a realtor is to make sure that we appeal to all buyers that the property can attract. Being an experienced realtor, I'm able to understand and determine if a property is going to be a conventional offer, FHA offer, or a cash offer. When we're dealing with multiple offers, we're going to have to negotiate those terms, make sure that the buyer is able to qualify and close on those terms and close quickly to compete with the investing offers. And the fourth reason that you want to use a realtor is the legal protection that we can provide for the estate. When dealing with an investor, they're ultimately looking for what's best in their better interest. As a realtor, we're looking for what's in the best interest of the estate. That means that we're gonna make sure that all the legal documentation, all the probate documentation, and all of the escrow and title documentation is in the favor of the estate. When you're using a realtor, we have complete control of the escrow company that we're using, the title that we're using. We determine and negotiate when the property is going to be sold, for what price, and in what condition. Now, I want to go over a case study of a property I just sold that was a similar condition, that was a fixer-upper and in probate. This property is located in Lakewood, California, and the estate actually reached out to me. They were in the same situation that you may be in. They were kind of deciding whether to sell it to an investor. We were actually able to determine that the property could qualify for conventional financing, not FHA financing, because the property did need work. Since we are aware that the property can sell for conventional financing, we listed the property at a competitive price, knowing that the property needed repairs. So what this did is we ultimately had over 50 buyers. We listed this property at $750,000, knowing that it was a fixer-upper property but qualified for conventional financing. Now, when we listed the property, we had over 20 offers coming in. A lot of them were below asking price. Those were around $700,000, $725,000. Those were cash offers from investors, but we did get 2 offers that were above asking. And since this property qualified for conventional financing but still needed work, we were able to negotiate all these terms to get the price sold $20,000 over asking. We were able to close in 20 days, and we sold it 100% as is, no credits, no repairs from the estate. Ultimately, that meant that we were able to get our clients over $70,000 in profit just by listing it on the market and hiring a realtor to negotiate terms and conditions that favored the estate. So if you're in the same situation and you have a probate property that is a fixer-upper, before selling it to an investor, I highly recommend interviewing an agent such as myself that is experienced with probate to determine if the property is a cash offer or if the property can qualify for conventional financing.